Hey guys, so for this video I'll be doing not a quick unboxing but a kind of a long unboxing of something I've had for quite a while now, but I never really made or showed you guys that I have it because, well, I just realized I never got to show it on my channel because it's something I have had for a while. And after seeing Min Kwan doing a giveaway for her for a TOHOSHINKI album, I just suddenly realized I had never shown this. So there's not really any unboxings on YouTube, so I really wanted to make this because maybe some TOHOSHINKI fans would like to know what this looks like, what it has and everything, and yeah, so I'll just get to showing you guys. This is TOHOSHINKI, or their Japanese name TOHOSHINKI. This is their complete set collection when they were a 5-member group, and this contains basically all of their singles as 5, the 8 A singles, and it also contains the B-side collection, but it doesn't contain all the B-side songs, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know on the top of my head. So if any of you guys who have this or maybe have looked into buying this, maybe comment down below which songs from the B-sides it doesn't include. But basically it's all of TOHOSHINKI's singles in Japan plus the B-sides. But instead of buying just the A side, this is the complete set. So this one's more expensive, so I'll just get to showing it to you guys. Oh, and this is quite big, so compared to a jewel case, I always compare things to jewel cases. This is how big this is. It's really big, like the size of my hand. Yeah. So it opens up like this. So I got this picture that is also right here. This I will not really open, but this is kind of like a special gift you get, but I don't think I'll ever really open it because it's like a puzzle, 1,000-piece puzzle of, I think, this picture. But I don't want to open it, and I'm never going to build the puzzle. But it's a nice gift to have, I guess. But I'll show you guys what this contains. There are some unboxings of these individually, but I wanted to show this as a whole. So the B-side collection has 12 tracks. This is what, here it comes with the OB strip. Here's the OB strip. And the disc, there's nothing behind it. And let me show you guys what it's like inside. So this is just basically lyrics for the songs. It doesn't have any pictures aside from the covers for each B-side. And I would say the main reason why I got this was because, well, maybe some of you who maybe have been subscribed to my channel since the beginning of the year, TOHOSHINKI is my favorite K-pop group. So I really wanted to catch up on collecting their stuff. I kind of slowed down because obviously I spent all my money on TOHOSHINKI at the beginning of the year, and I needed to stop, not stop, but kind of slow things down. But I still have a lot of things that I still need to buy, but I'm kind of waiting to see how the rest of the year goes. So This is the A-side collection, and it contains like 45 songs. I'm not gonna take this plastic thing out because it just keeps it clean. But it basically comes with these photo books that has jacket photos for each of the singles that are included in here. So I'll just quickly show you guys what it looks like, each booklet. So if you want to stop at a specific page. And since I'm an avid collector of TOHOSHINKI, well, not as much as some people, because I wish I could have all that stuff, but I just don't have the space or the money to keep up with all the DVDs and everything. But right now I'm a lot more satisfied than what I used to have. And since I want to collect all the singles, this was a cheap way and easy way out of just getting that done, because it includes all the jacket photos, which is what I'm mostly interested in, and because it saves up so much space, and I hate jewel cases, so I don't want to buy like a bunch of jewel cases. So I prefer these little booklets, and it's really interesting because you can see how much they grow over time. I just love all the jacket photos. It kind of reminds me of those who have the Spellbound album. There's pictures of them and eras on each of the cards. I really want to get Changmin and Yunho's solo album so bad, but they're so expensive. TOHOSHINKI, oh, look at all these pictures. This is mainly a collector's item, but in a second I will talk about how I would recommend either buying this or not. Look how young they looked back. Yeah. So book 1, book 2, and book 3, and it also comes with the CDs, but it's in it's sealed. I also have an extra copy of this, of just the A sides, and I had 2 extra copies. I sold to Sue, so thank you, Sue, for buying it, because I really wanted to get rid of it. But I'm keeping the other one just in case anything happens to this one. Okay, so now let me get to talking about why you should get this. So if you are just interested in the singles, I would buy the complete A-side collection, because I would think it would be a lot cheaper than buying every album. And I think some albums don't include the singles, but I'm not 100% sure. Just always check. But regardless, I would, if you're just interested in the singles, buy the complete A-side collection. And if you like some of the B-sides, then buy the B-side collection as well, separately, because this together is more expensive because it comes with this box and this puzzle. But if you're like a Cassie, obviously you would probably want to get this version unless it's too expensive. And if you just want those, then yeah, get the single collections, because I find it a lot cheaper than buying either all those singles or all the albums that contain those songs. Yep. I'm so happy I have this, because I just love how it's packaged, even though it's like not the best packaging. It's kind of like made of cardboard. So yeah, this is the complete set limited box for Donbanshinki / Tohoshinki S5, and hopefully you can make a decision on actually buying this, or maybe buying just one of the 2 set collections or the albums, because well, right now Donbanshinki isn't like as popular as it used to be, well, in general internationally, because in Japan they're still pretty popular. Yeah, so for older fans or newer fans that like have gotten into K-pop and who are curious of them, definitely check out their Japanese albums and their singles, because they're very good. As for their music videos, I think I might eventually buy the complete set of music videos. It's like a DVD. So I might be looking into that and buying some extra copies of the actual albums that they released in Japan. But the C versions that I'm missing, because they come with extra songs, so I'll probably get to that by next year. But I'm just glad I have every single album right now for Japan and for Korea. And yeah, obviously, in most of my hauls, I always mention them and always wanting to get more. But since this year almost all the comebacks were pushed by near the end of the year, I just decided to maybe like stop a little bit in terms of buying for Donbanshinki, since I did dedicate like the first half of the year just for them. I bought Junsu's album, JEJUNG's album, and JEJUNG's mini album that was released last year, and probably I'm probably going to get their Junsu's Flower, the limited edition, sometime soon, if I have some extra money, and obviously get to buying the solos from Homin, because I want them so bad, especially Changmin's. Changmin's is my favorite solo out of the Homin, but I still like Yunho's solo as well. And since JEJUNG's like going to be released from the, well, not released, finishes his service, military service, I'm expecting maybe an album next year from him, because with the whole Yuchun thing, I just don't want to talk about it at all. It's kind of like well, Yuchun is like my bias in Donbanshinki, along with JEJUNG, like right behind. So like the whole scandal thing was a little bit difficult for me, since I'm really attached to Donbanshinki. But I'm trying to look past it and he hasn't been like proven guilty or anything like that. So I'm just waiting always on updates on whatever's happening with that. So as for the group, I'm for individual members and group activities, I'm expecting probably an album once Yunho and Changmin are finished their military stuff, and we're probably going to get a JEJUNG album next year, hopefully. And I think early next year, if Junsu doesn't enlist, we'll probably get like a mini album before he enlists. Or maybe he enlists and then he'll do the same thing that JEJUNG did when he enlisted. He released that album earlier this year, because it was actually supposed to be released last year, but I don't know why they waited such a long time. I think maybe because Jisoo was promoting Flower and everything. So yeah, this is now kind of a long video, but it's mainly for JEJUNG fans, and I wanted to really talk about what I was doing in terms of my collection for them, because I really want to focus on getting as much as of the things that I'm missing from them. And also a little small update, I also mentioned it in my previous video, I also got Kara's complete collection. But that's for their albums, so that's a set of albums. And I really like that Japan does these things, because it makes it a lot easier. I just prefer buying one thing and it has everything. So I'm glad I finally got that. It was expensive though, it was really expensive. But whatever, it's Kara, and I really needed those albums. And for like groups that I really want to collect, all of their singles and most of their extra stuff are JEJUNG and Kara. Because for SNSD, I don't want to collect every single little thing, like the member versions of I Got a Boy, because I don't think so. I want to eventually get Jessica and hopefully the group version. But I'm not even motivated to getting the singles, because the singles in Japan, they don't have any songs that are not featured in albums, so everything's always included. So yeah, but who knows, I'll probably end up buying all the stuff for SNSD as well. But as of right now, like the things that I definitely want to have by like the end of next year is like Kara albums, most of their collection, and JEJUNG, what things I want from them, because I am not gonna try to get like a bunch of their photo books, their DVDs and all that, because it's like it's expensive. I don't have a lot of space, and they're not like priority things, because like right now I don't have time to like look through DVDs and all of that. So I'll probably just get like some concert CDs and maybe like a DVD or something, because I just cannot afford buying those, like, especially the JYJ DVDs that are always released randomly throughout the year, and they're so expensive. So I just kind of prioritize mainly on the music, and then if I find a good price for like a DVD or a photo book, I will try to buy it and put it towards my collection. But I'm still just avoiding getting like photo books and things like that, because I mainly just want to collect the music. Because in reality, I don't really like flipping through photo books and things like that. I will have to be really bored and have like time during the day that I don't have to just look through a photo book. Yeah, and I'm expecting so many albums right now. I'm so excited. So I hope everyone is having a great day, great week, and so excited for all the rest of the comebacks. And obviously, if you stuck through this long, thank you for listening to my rambles, to me rambling about random things. But no, I just thought it would be interesting to make an unboxing of this, since nobody has made an unboxing of this. And I think it's a really cool collectible item. I don't know if it's out of print, but please get it if you can afford it, because it's beautiful. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.